Okay, it's 9 o'clock and we do have a quorum, so I would call to order the special meeting of the Community Preservation Committee Friday, November 19th to deal with the two items on the agenda. I would entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, the first one is to, first item on the agenda is to approve the one change to the warrant that we made relative to what we agreed to at the last meeting, and that is to allocate an estimate of $400,000 coming from the state match. That is what the state match was last year. And so that with that change, it would be exactly the same as what we had approved at our last meeting. What I'd like to have the minutes reflect that as I am now a town employee, that although I have no financial interest in any of the transactions, and I have filed with the town the fact of the organizations that I'm involved with, I would like the minutes to reflect that with respect to the monetary awards to St. Paul's, to the Preservation Trust, and the Nantucket Historical Association, that I abstain. Thank you. All right. Are there any other comments? I would entertain a motion to approve the warrant as amended with that one change, and I will be filing it with the town clerk this afternoon.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries unanimously. And I would also like the minutes to reflect thanks to all of you for an amazing job that you did this year with respect to dealing with the applications. Second article is the warrant to accept the return of the unused grant awards. We went through all of the outstanding grant awards. There's one large one that came back. Well, as you saw, we cleaned up a lot of the little ones. There were two other larger ones that we talked to. One was an outstanding one with respect to the fire station out in Sconset. We talked to Steve and to Kevin. There's still some things that they want to do with respect to air conditioning, and that would fit within the terms of the original grant. So we've said, please get on with that so that we can get that cleared up. The second one is a discussion with Andrew with respect to one which was there providing access with respect to beaches and trails. And he said that, in fact, he has an existing project that's going to use up $36,000 of it. I think that grant still had about $60,000 outstanding. So he's on top of that, and it's being used for the original purposes, so there's still no issues with respect to that. Everything else that looked like it was no longer out there, people agreed to have it come back, and so we have about $40,070 coming back. The bulk of it, which was from the South Church Preservation Fund, and that was, you may recall that they found a different supplier that was able to do the historic preservation at a significantly lower cost than what the original estimates were. So, with that, I would entertain a motion to approve the warrant to accept the return of the unused grant awards. Maria?
So moved, or whatever.
Oh, second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
I am not aware of any other business that needs to come before the meeting. If there's none, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
As promised. Thank you
Good job.
very, very much.